how much debt that I have, but I am defined by how many people that I will be able to help. I am defined by how much value I could give to the market. Kasi as you can see, we are the leading producer of network marketing professionals in USANA. I realize, totoo, it may sound as a cliche, but the more people you help in this industry, the more naaangat ka din. So that's the secret to success. In 2020, we will continuously grow, and grow until we will be able to handle the success God already prepared for us.
Gustong yumaman, taas sa mga kamay. Busy siya, pero productive. Kaya ang gusto natin this year maging productive, okay? My goal number 1 is to open your mind. You don't need to look for people who need to become rich. You only look for people who want to become rich. It's not how much knowledge you know, it's how much knowledge you apply. I'm not looking for people who want to say no to me. I want to look for people who want to say yes. Let's have this change of mindset and change of perspective. You can have a good behavior, you can have a good attitude, pero pag mali ang pananaw natin sa buhay, o mali ang perspective natin, o yung paradigm natin basically, we have a wrong path, hindi pa rin tayo magiging successful. Right? If you want to be successful, we have to correct kung ano yung paradigm natin in 2020. Whatever challenges, basically stepping stone yan. Tama? Dininsign yan para mag-grow tayo. Okay? So ngayon pa lang guys, congratulate ko na yung mga susunod na milyonaryo ng 2020 na papanig dito.
evening, Next Gen International. I would like to welcome everyone to tonight's online webinar. Okay, so ang topic natin for tonight is more of the products. Ayan. So, I think we are more than 200 currently plugged in our webinar and meron pa rin tayo mga participants na nasa Zoom meeting. Okay? I will be your host for tonight. My name is Ray Miranda coming from Bataan. So I know na marami tayong kasama dito from all parts of the Philippines and even abroad. Yan. So, to start this training, let's all bow our heads and feel the presence of the Lord with a prayer. Okay? So, Lord God, Father God, we praise you, Lord God. We thank you, Lord God, for gathering us together today. Lord, I pray na this will be a productive hour for everyone plugged in this webinar. I pray, Lord, for the speaker that she will be able to relay the information that we need to be a blessing to other people. I pray, Lord God, for those people na nangangailangan po ng additional learning, especially in this global pandemic, especially to protect their families right now dito sa unknown entity talaga na nagbibigay ng worry sa aming lahat. I pray, Lord, na you will be the center of each and every one here tonight. And I pray that you touch their hearts and open their mind for new learnings tonight, Lord. In this we pray, in Jesus' mighty name, amen. Okay, so are we all excited for tonight? Kasi ang topic lang naman natin is the ABC of USANA Nutritionals. So if you are currently plugged in at may mga tao ka pa na gustong i-invite, it's time not to call them in kasi we are going to start. Okay? So to give you a bit of house rules na kailangan nating sundin. So number one, you should turn your video on. Kasama na yan. And then, avoid embarrassing mistakes. Yan. Pay attention sa mga napipindot po natin. Baka may accidentally makapag-share ng video or ng screen, diba, na hindi naman appropriate for this training. And then designate your workplace. Dapat well-lighted yung room mo and very quiet, clean background, and you can also bring your pen and paper. Syempre, hindi ito training kung wala kang dalang pen and paper right now to write down the details ng ating training. And then, set up your tech. Dapat check your Wi-Fi if okay ang Wi-Fi connection mo. Kasi tonight, alam mo, very jam-packed yung training natin ngayon. If you're already an associate, di ba? Papaano mo nga ba mas mai-endorse yung product natin at mas marami kang matutulungan? If you're someone invited kasi gustong ipakita sa iyo yung kagandahan ng product and how will it be able to help in terms of help mo sa family, this is a very good time for it. You can communicate actually with the speaker and the host. You can practice right now. Meron tayong mga react buttons and meron din tayong chat box dyan. So if you can hear me well, can you type number 1? Ayan. Para malaman ko if everyone can hear me well. So type 1. Okay. Ayan. So we can all practice. And then lastly, be professional. Ayan, syempre, lahat dito, we are around 200 or more than 200. And I know na very on time tayo. Okay? And hopefully, you are all dressed the right way. Very appropriate naman. So wala pong naka-spaghetti strap. Okay lang po ba yon? Ayan. So, now that we are all set, without further ado, di ba, I would like to introduce our speaker for tonight. Binigyan talaga tayo ng taong ito ng time kasi I know na very busy rin siya kasi she is doing USANA part-time. Okay, she is a medical doctor by profession and licensed medical technologist din siya. Ayan. So she is currently holding clinics and prominent medical institutions here in the Philippines. So if there's someone na talagang very credible to explain the products, siya na talaga yon. Okay, and currently, she is part of USANA as a premium platinum pace setter, achiever, and also an elite circle member, and currently a silver director of the company, meaning nag-earn na ng tao nito on the side ng extra $1,000. Yan. So without further ado, let me all introduce to you Dr. Michelle Edelweiss Agustin. Hello po, Doc. Hello?
Hi, Miss Ray. Hi,
Hello po,
everybody.
Doc.
Good
Ayan.
evening. It's nice to be back and
Yes po.
put you guys in the learning mode. So, are you ready po? Can I ask Miss Beng to flash on the slides? How are you guys? Kamusta? So, we'll have a break from hearing about coronavirus. So, I think now it's essential for us to maximize our learnings about on how to encourage everyone to learn the value of health na ang katapat ng value of health is quality nutrition. So guys, are you ready?
Yes.
Can everybody type 1 if everyone's ready? Anyway, to start, pakilala lang po ako sa mga newbies. Welcome to the healthiest family on earth. Welcome to the Cellular Nutrition Company. So, Miss Beng, to start, pakilala lang ako. Next slide. So, ako si eto. Kilala mo ba si Inay Raimundo? Ako daw yan. Pero that was way back kopong-kopong pa. So, nasa Generation Z na tayo, no? So, next Miss Beng, sabi nila, ako daw yan. Oh, di ba? Well, if you put them together, it is at your service po. To keep the conversation light. So yan. So ako si Dr. Michelle Agustin. You can call me Doc Mitch or Doc Muts. And tama yung sinasabi ni Miss Ray na I'm a pediatrician still in practice. So I'm doing USANA part-time, guys. So are you ready to learn? All right, next slide, Miss Deng. So, guys, ang foundation of true health will really depend on diet, adequate sleep, proper hydration, and exercise. Guys, to top on that, they say meditation also plays a role in achieving true health. So, next slide. Healthy diet should start by providing us proper nutrition. So, there was a study way back 2019 that the consumption of all food is below optimal levels. Guys, ibig sabihin, kahit anong konsumo natin na mga fruits and vegetables, we do not get optimal levels. And you know that suboptimal, ibig sabihin below the optimal, is responsible for more deaths than any other risk globally. So it will really begin sa nutrition. So I hope everybody would really open their minds that we are in this suboptimal nutrition already. That's why we have to supplement it. And the definition of healthy diet is that it should provide the nutrients you need for wellness. When we say nutrients for wellness, we are referring to your omega-3 fatty acids or your essential fatty acids, a chunk of fiber, antioxidant, vitamins, and minerals. So next slide. So pardon for that minute uh nanometer sized font, but I just like to show you these are the guidelines of getting a healthy diet. If you can see that food pyramid, that pyramid, ang pinaka foundation niya are the macronutrients. As you go along that food pyramid, you can see in the middle are chunks of fruits and vegetables, which wherein ang preference ngayon ng protein source is plant protein rather than meat protein. And we should have to consume also essential fatty acids. So next slide. But is there really need for nutritional supplementation? You will always hear it from experts like doctors that they will not recommend multivitamins because why? They say it's from your diet. But this journal, you can Google that journal, will tell us that the composition of food crops right now have declined in food nutrients or nutrient composition. So I beg to disagree that we don't need. Actually, it's really a must that we should supplement or start supplementing. And next, Miss Beng, there's another journal. Next slide po, that says that declining fruit and vegetable nutrient composition, there is no more assurance that we are getting optimal. So meaning all the food that we are consuming right now, especially fruits and vegetables, are suboptimal. Next slide, please. So we should classify ourselves because you are what you eat. So currently, you can see the picture over there. We are what we eat when we know that we are eating poorly or yung habits natin, we eat poorly, or we consume a lot of processed food, or when we do overcooking, wherein when there's overcooking, we tend to decrease the levels of nutrients in the food that we eat. So next slide, Miss Beng. So another is that we need to supplement. Why? Because our body is not able to produce adequate free radical defense. Actually, your body has the ability to produce antioxidants to balance or homeostasis. But if we are being exposed to so much insults, your body is not able to come up with adequate amounts of antioxidants to combat free radicals. So we need our protection every single day if you are exposed to pollutants, toxic substances, and a stressful lifestyle. Everybody right now can agree with that stressful lifestyle, right? So right now, because we are battling against the invisible. We cannot see our our what's this? Hindi natin makita ang kalaban. Next slide. So guys, why do we keep on reminding ourselves why USANA? Take note, I am not that doctor that nagre-recommend ng multivitamins before. I do not trust actually multivitamins until I get to check the basis of all these nutritional products. So, why USANA? Because of its commitment, because of its precise formulation, because of its pure ingredients, because of its commitment to continued science-based research. Later, I will expound why. And it's because it contains high quality, because it follows high quality manufacturing. Its manufacturing facility was modeled according to a pharmaceutical industry, which is voluntary, meaning hindi naman sila required mag-adhere to pharmaceutical model. So this one, they came up with a higher standard, which is unusual for US law. So, sila lang yung company na nag-step up talaga. So, next slide, Miss Beng. So, why choose USANA? Because of its guaranteed potency. The products are being tested batch by batch. So, what you see in the label is really what you actually get. And it pass through the various global suppliers according to the certificate of analysis. Ibig sabihin, this ensures the product safety and potency. And when USANA purchases raw materials, they purchase it with highest standards for quality. They use ingredients in the best absorbed and that can be utilized by our body. So next slide please, Miss Beng. So you can see the label NSF. Lagi natin nakikita ang NSF. But ano ba tong NSF na standard na to? This is called the National Sanitation Foundation, wherein this body regularly audits USANA that it is GMP certified. Meaning, regular auditing si NSF if USANA abides with its GMP, which is good manufacturing practices. So how do they do it? They test for its dissolution. They test for its disintegration. They test for its stability, weight hardness, shelf life, microbial contamination, purity, and potency. These are very extensive tests. Next slide, please. So what you see here, in the US Pharmacopoeia, the standards for dissolution and disintegration should have less than 30 to 45 minutes. Dapat nagdi-dissolve na agad sa katawan natin ang supplement once taken. But in USANA, the supplements taken, when taken, you can have an absorption of just 14 minutes. Grabe no, sobrang absorbable. So walang tapon. So you don't excrete it. All the nutrients are being absorbed 100%. Next slide please. So why choose USANA? These are other references that you can refer. No, it is listed in our uh, pharmaceutical dictionary. So you can see their MIMS, you can see their PPD. I suggest guys, para at least mas stable yung belief levels natin with recommending the products, is that you download PPD. That's Philippine Pharmaceutical Dictionary, wherein you can browse through all USANA products. Amazing. And then you can see there is no side effect, there is no adverse reaction, drug interaction. No? Next slide, please. And athlete guaranteed. So if you can see here, professional athletes trust their health to USANA. Next, please. So, are you ready? We're about to start and browsing through the nutritionals. This will not be sobrang lengthy, as I would want everybody just to get the important important chunk of information per product. So later on, I will accommodate questions. So para at least sa question and answer tayo spend ng time. So next please. So USANA is right now utilizes or made intelligence technology. Actually, it's a term wherein scientists put in together. They put in together in meaning inherent or innate, cell meaning cellular, gens meaning intelligence. So guys, for those who are new, associate intelligence means inherent cellular intelligence. This technology utilizes molecular targeting so that nutrients optimize cellular function. So your body is really designed to function on its own, but these nutrients are just signals for your body to optimize the cellular function. Intelligence nutrients or the complex include resveratrol, curcumin, olivol, green tea, alpha lipoic acid, hesperidine, quercetin, and rutin. Next slide, please. So intelligence covers cell signaling, meaning it encompasses the triple action system. It nourishes, protect, and renew. Meaning nourish your cells with optimal amounts of nutrients. Next slide, please. Wherein the protection would tap the NRF2. Your NRF2 is a protein that, when tapped by your nutrients, will signal your DNA's production of endogenous antioxidant. So when you see there, when you eat an apple, apple has an antioxidant. The balat has quercetin. That quercetin will signal your NRF2 protein. That NRF2 will act inside the cell, inside your nucleus. I mean, to tap the production of your antioxidant to get rid of the reactive oxygen species. Actually, the standard nutrition only encompass just, well, one free radical. If you are taking nutrition with intelligence, which is your USANA, actually you are bombarding all free radicals with just one endogenous antioxidant. You create your antioxidant. Next slide, please. Well, for the nourish, protect, and renew. So we go through renew, means autophagy or mitophagy. Pardon for that medical lingo, but autophagy only means self-eating. Parang ang sama pakinggan, no, self-eating. But it is just a recycling process wherein your cells recycle damaged or used parts into their most basic component. So, meaning, walang tapon na organelle, walang tapon na cellular parts. Mitophagy is only more specific. It's also self-eating, like the recycling process, but it is specific for the mitochondria. So, your mitochondria also undergoes recycling process. Once your mitochondria undergoes recycling process, it also produces free radicals, especially for aging mitochondria. They produce free radicals. So, yung free radicals nakakain din kapag nakapag-recycle ng new mitochondria. Next slide, please. So, going through and browsing through all the nutritionals, we have our Cell Essentials. Cell Essentials is the flagship product of our company. Your Cell Essentials are two bottles, your Vita Antioxidant and your Core Cell Essentials. Browsing through each nutrient very quickly, this product includes that intelligence complex. Diyan po nakikita yung resveratrol, rutin, alpha-lipoic acid, your olive oil, your curcumin, and your green tea extract. So, in the content of your Cell Essentials, you have vitamin A. Your vitamin A, ang content is retinol acetate. This retinol acetate is easily absorbed by the body because not all people can absorb vitamin A. So, the scientist said that mixed carotenoids and beta carotene. So these are good for the heart, immune, lung, skin, and eye. So if you can see, mixed carotenoids like lutein and zeaxanthin are very, very good for the eyes. Next, please. So you have your vitamin C content in your Cell Essentials. It is a blend of ascorbates and your minerals. So the blend provides higher levels of vitamin C in the plasma rather than your ascorbic acid alone. So your vitamin C provides elasticity to our connective tissues. So when you hear vitamin C, it creates a bell wherein it functions by creating formation of connective tissues, muscle, cartilage, bone, skin, and teeth. And it is also important for immune system by the production of your immune cells. Next, please. So vitamin D supports. Now your vitamin D supports calcium absorption and support healthy bone density. Remember that vitamin D is also important for cellular growth. This vitamin D also directly regulates your NRF2, which is the master switch controlling the controlling the manufacture of endogenous antioxidant. So very important ang vitamin D because it directly taps your NRF2. Next, please. Vitamin E, you can see also in your essentials, which is mixed tocopherols. Mixed tocopherols, you have your alpha, gamma, beta, and delta. These benefits, combination of that mixed tocopherols, will maintain healthy blood flow, keeping arteries. So cardiovascular ang effect niya, and immune and cellular function. Next, please. So to go further, tackling core minerals already. We call it core essentials. So we have your magnesium and calcium. Magnesium is very important because it functions as a cofactor for more than 300 enzymes in the body. And it controls various natural reactions. It's important for maintaining healthy nerve, muscle, cardiovascular function. Your calcium is also important for bone, teeth, and muscle and nerves. So the magnesium and calcium always go together. So both are blended with ascorbates. Why is it blended with ascorbates, your magnesium and calcium? Because they synergistically act with each other. No? Iodine is very crucial for thyroid hormone production. Next, please. So, zinc is very commonly used right now. So, zinc promotes healthy immune function. It aids also in vision, healthy bone structure, and it is an antioxidant, also na mineral. Selenium aids in the body to produce natural glutathione. So, ang selenium, very beneficial yan because it helps us produce endogenous glutathione. And it's important in its role in DNA building and thyroid function reproduction. So, copper in your core minerals or core cell essentials is critical for helping a component in creating your superoxide dismutase. It helps in the blood. Pag narinig yung copper, oops, para sa blood, right? So, it's also a component in connective tissue formation. Next, please. Right. So, to go with the minerals, we have manganese. Manganese is important for protein and glucose metabolism. So, if you have attended the trainings of Dr. J. Agustin, sabi niya, manganese is very good na pampapayat. Kasi it will mobilize your glucose para at least hindi mag-stock up sa katawan. Manganese is also important for brain function and it enhances your superoxide dismutase system to support the creation of your endogenous antioxidant production. Chromium is an important mineral wherein it helps in maintaining glucose metabolism. So this is also very good in supporting glucose metabolism. Your mineral boron supports the ability of your body to use calcium, and your boron plays a healthy role in healthy brain function. Together with your vanadium, so pag sinabing glucose, manganese, chromium, vanadium. So madaming nutrients dito that can support glucose levels, guys. So silicon is an important mineral for maintaining strong bones and connective tissues. Next slide, please. So lastly, for your core minerals, you have your nutrient and acetylcysteine. This helps support the production of your endogenous glutathione. Next slide, please. Moving further, we have USANA. I apologize for that picture. Your USANA supplies all the much needed nutrition of a child for optimal growth and development. So these 29 different micronutrients is important for growth and development, given to children 2 to 3 years old. And these are chewable candy tablets. Next slide, please. So we move on to cardiovascular health. Remember cardiovascular health, we have your proflavanol and your coquinone. So your proflavanol C100, in one bottle you have 56 tablets. And the indication for taking it is 2 tabs to 4 tabs daily. Your proflavanol includes grapeseed extract and vitamin C, ascorbate with minerals. So your grapeseed extract functions for the heart. It supports the heart because it retains the healthy endothelial lining. So when we say endothelial lining, ito yung daluyan ng dugo. Pinapaluwag niya yung daluyan ng dugo. So it supports also balanced immune function, and also it also caters to maintain healthy younger looking skin. It controls or it creates a it creates a healthy normal cholesterol levels because your grapeseed extract prevents your LDL oxidation. Your LDL is your bad cholesterol. So if your LDL is not oxidized, hindi siya magiging bad cholesterol. So the vitamin C in your proflavanol includes your ascorbates, your potassium, your zinc, your calcium, and your magnesium ascorbates. No, this is important for immune system and connective tissue formation. Guys, hybrid technology. Makikita nyo yung proflavanol, bakit two-layer siya? So sabi ng scientist, kaya two-layer siya kasi incompatible i-combine si grapeseed extract and vitamin C. But when you put grapeseed extract and vitamin C together, you will see a synergistic effect of that nutrients, no? Next slide, please. So another product for your cardiovascular health is coquinone 30. So coquinone 30 contains 56 caps, wherein you can recommend 1 to 2 cups daily. So this is used by your mitochondria. Your coquinone, coenzyme Q10, generates help your mitochondria generate ATP. So your ATP is your energy that is used for cellular function. Combined with that combined with the coenzyme Q10 is your alpha lipoic acid. Your alpha lipoic acid is a nutrient that converts glucose into energy. So it is also called a super antioxidant that works in and out of the cell to fend off free radicals. So your alpha lipoic acid also functions to recycle your coenzyme Q10 after it has been oxidized. So ang daming function ng coquinone. Basically, this is good for cardiovascular, supports cardiovascular health. Next slide, please. So we go through cellular function. You have your policy. Your policy is a unique blend of mineral ascorbates. So this one, I just want to emphasize that your policy together with your quercetin and your routine gives higher levels of vitamin C in bloodstream. And it is proven in the research paper of USANA that when they tested policy and ascorbates alone, policy stays in the blood for a longer duration of time. So policy, guys, can be beneficial for your immune system, can be beneficial for connective tissue formation, and it also is important for free radical defense. Next slide, please. Cellular function, we go through proglucamune. Guys, tatlo ang cellular function natin. Policy, proglucamune, and biomega. So dito, proglucamune, it contains 56 tablets and you take 2 tabs daily. It has its intelligence beta-glucan complex. Intelligence beta-glucan complex, meaning it primes your immune cells' natural protective responses. These nutrients bind to receptor and enables your body's protective mechanism to respond effectively without overstimulating an immune system. So meaning, hindi siya nag-exage ng immune system. No, hindi siya nag-overstimulate. The content of preglucamune is your beta glucan, which is 1316. It contains zinc and reishi shiitake mushroom. So, ang primary objective ng proglucamune is priming. No, your zinc will help in intracellular signaling. And your mushroom, reishi shiitake, will promote cellular protection. So, yan ang tinatawag nilang intelligence beta-glucan complex. Next slide, please. So next, for cellular function, we have Biomega. Biomega contains 56 capsules. So you take 1 to 2 capsules daily. This includes your DHA and your EPA. Your omega-3 fatty acids come from anchovies and sardines with lower contaminants. Take note, these chunk of fishes wherein super lalim nila kinukuha, less yung contaminants. And the process wherein USANA filtered out impurities is through molecular distillation process, meaning after removing impurities, they also tested for heavy metals and other contaminants to ensure its impurities. So Biomega is the safest fish oil I've ever seen. Kasi I've spoken to one OBGYNs, they don't usually recommend fish oil to pregnant mothers because of their knowledge about lead and mercury toxicity. But in Biomega, there is none. No lead and mercury toxicity. Next slide, please. So, what are the benefits of your Biomega? So, it ensures fluidity of the cell membrane, cell signaling, gene expression, very good for cardiovascular health as it helps in endothelial health and flexibility of your arteries, therefore maintaining your blood pressure. It is also good for neuronal health, meaning the DHA is predominant in the brain and it helps in um, electrical activities and neurotransmission. Next, please. Your Biomega also is very beneficial for pregnant moms because this DHA and EPA has the capacity to act on visual recognition of the fetus, the verbal intelligence, IQ, fine motor, social skills, communication skills. So, Biomega is good to continue on through breastfeeding to further support cognitive development of the infant. So Biomega, ang dami pong benefits. Dapat hindi po nawawala po yan sa pag-recommend or pag-share natin sa mga clients natin. Biomega is also important for skin and joint health. Next slide, please. So Biomega Junior for kids, it is like the Biomega for of adults, but the content of DHA and EPA is much lower. So it comes in a creamy orange flavor gel. So anong function ng Biomega Junior for kids? It helps in growth and development. Actually, more on cognitive development. When we say cognitive development, neurotransmitter response, nerve impulses, sa signal ng mga um, neurotransmitter natin sa mga bata. Next slide, please. So, moving on, we have skeletal health. Your skeletal health encompasses your Magnecal and your Procosa. Your Magnecal D has 112 tablets in the bottle. And paano i-take to? 4 tabs daily. And this is ideally for your bone and muscle health. But take note, your Magnecal D can also support your cardiovascular, your neuromuscular, no? the Magnecal has vitamin D. The vitamin D aids in the absorption of your calcium. No, your silicon also gives stability for your connective tissue and it's essential for proper calcium utilization. Your boron is also there. It's a mineral that reduces calcium excretion and increases the calcium deposition in the bone. So that's your Magnecal D. Supports bone and muscle health. Next, please. Guys, Procosa. Procosa has an intelligence complex also. Procosa has 84 tablets and you take it like you recommend 3 times daily. So, what is in Procosa? You have your glucosamine. Your glucosamine stimulates the production of your hyaluronic acid. Your hyaluronic acid is your collagen, which is responsible for, your hyaluronic acid is responsible for lubricating and shock absorbing properties of your synovial fluid. It helps regulate normal cartilage formation. So when you see glucosamine, it helps in normal cartilage formation. Vitamin C promotes collagen synthesis. Kaya matatalino ng scientist sabi nila, we'll add vitamin C plus glucosamine para mas maraming ma-promote ang collagen synthesis. The best thing about Procosa is the curcumin, the nutrient curcumin. Curcumin is a potent antioxidant that protects joint cells, no? The curcumin is unable to enter the cells without Meriva. So scientists say that when Meriva is combined with curcumin, it can pass through the cell membranes more easily. So it is more absorbable pa. 30 times more absorbable than the curcumin preparations outside. So this Procosa activates autophagy. The entire nutrients ng Procosa activates autophagy, the curcumin, to preserve healthy articular cartilage and to support joint health. Next slide, please. So sa digestive health, we have your probiotics and your Hepacil. Your Hepacil contains 84 tablets. Your Hepacil, you can recommend 3 tablets daily. So your Hepacil contains intelligence complex also, but it's called intelligence detox support complex, wherein it compasses green tea, milk thistle, broccoli, and olive oil. Together with alpha lipoic acid, the nutrient, and acetylcysteine, they create a cell signaling pathway that supports the natural protective process within a healthy liver. So, your Hepacil promotes natural detox process wherein it provides your endogenous antioxidant activity. Your Hepacil has choline and betaine. Take note that choline helps the liver metabolize fat and cholesterol move out of the liver. No? Sa betaine, the betaine plays a role donating methyl groups necessary for detox process. These two nutrients, choline and betaine, is also necessary for decreasing homocysteine levels. Take note, kapag inaatake sa puso ang isang pasyente, ang laging tinetest ng doktor is homocysteine. Kasi homocysteine is a marker na nagsasabi kung anong status na ng atake. So they take in choline and betaine, it helps in the production of methyl groups. These methyl groups combat that homocysteine levels. So very essential din si Hepacil. Hybrid technology ang Hepacil. Take note, nakikita nyo pag uminom ng Hepacil, 'di ba, parang double layer. It's the same concept as prosavanol. Next please. Probiotic for digestive health. Your probiotic contains 12 billion microflora or CFU, and it has been shown to be clinically effective. The Lactobacillus rhamnosus LGG and your Bifidobacterium BB12. This maintains your natural balance of beneficial microflora. Guys, kailangan natin sa microflora is balance kasi may good and bad. Pag unbalanced na siya because of stressor, nag-unbalance ang microflora natin because of stress, because of um, diabetes or hypertension, nag-unbalance ang microflora natin. Kaya if we have balanced microflora, hence we have that prevention sa chronic degenerative disease. So very important ang pag-balance ng microflora natin sa katawan, no? And you can see that Lactobacillus and Bifidobacterium are the only strains that are ideal that can withstand gastric acid environment. Guys, ang microbiome acts in your intestine. Hindi siya pang stomach. So this product is effective up until 18 months. Next, please. So we go through endocrine health. We have your Palmetto Plus. Palmetto has 30 gel capsules. And ang recommendation niyan is 1 cup daily. Content of Palmetto Plus is palmetto, lycopene, and isoflavones. These chunk of nutrients are comprehensive that provides long-term support for prostate health. Guys, take note, in my slides, you cannot see any disease because I do not want to highlight disease right now because USANA is always prevention and longevity. All right. So next slide, please. So another product for endocrine health, we have Pure Rest. Pure Rest has 56 tablets, and each you can recommend 1 to 2 tablets under the mouth per day, which is taken before bedtime. So, etong Pure Rest na to, medyo hindi masyado na-move na product. But I tell you that melatonin is very important na hormone sa katawan natin. Bukod sa nagko-control siya ng circadian rhythm or sleep-wake cycle natin, it keeps our immune system up. It keeps our immune system functioning. It stimulates tissue repair, it stimulates the muscle growth, it stimulates protein synthesis. So sometimes we tend, Pure Rest, pantulog lang yan para hindi mahirapan matulog. Pero hindi guys. Guys, Pure Rest, kailangan natin rin i-recommend ang melatonin kasi sobrang daming benefits talaga niya. Next slide, please. So moving on, we have Visionex, no? Visionex has 56 tablets. 2 tablets daily siya. No? Ideally, iniinom sa gabi. So, what does Visionex have? It has its bilberry, zinc, your lutein, and your zeaxanthin. Take note, you have macular degeneration when you age. But when you take Visionex, it delays macular degeneration through the yellow pigment. Yung macula mo is the one that perceives light, and in front of your macula is that yellow pigment. That yellow pigment, which includes zeaxanthin and lutein, absorb high energy blue light parang they act as antioxidant to quench the light-induced free radicals. So parang panangga mo siya. No? Kapag meron kang lutein and zeaxanthin, parang you really protect your macula and your retina as well. Your bilberry aid in retaining healthy capillaries. Yung microcirculation ng eyes mo, si bilberry ang trabaho niyan. Your zinc acts as an antioxidant which provides good visual acuity. No? Your vitamin C also, together with zinc, antioxidant effect din siya. Pero ang main purpose ni vitamin C is pro-retina. Okay, guys. Next slide, please. So we go through diet and energy. We have our Nutri meal. And take note, one foil is 9 servings, which has 240 calories per serving. So you can choose which Nutri-Meal do you want. Kasi the Dutch Choco and the Wild Strawberry has it's protein-based, soy, whey, and tea rice. But if you are like lactose intolerant, you may go for French vanilla. No, soy protein siya. All Nutri-Meal have low glycemic index, wherein it signals your satiety center, your hunger center in your brain to get rid of carb cravings. This is the way you lose weight in a healthy way. There is a reset program for Nutri-Meal if you wish to lose weight, no? Next slide, please. So this is the newest product of the company. It's USANA's whitening toothpaste. Mavavouch natin dito is that it has ADP. Your ADP is postbiotic. Remember that your mouth, punong-puno po yan ng bacteria, ng microorganism. And this ADP will support cleansing process by cleaning away unwanted compounds that can cause bad breath or give teeth dull appearance. So very, very helpful itong ADP. The rest of the content of the toothpaste are calcium carbonate, sea salt, aloe vera, coconut oil, stevia and methanol. So you can just read on that. Next slide, please. So we are nearing the last few slides. We have Celaviv for our skincare line. So your Celaviv has cell signaling complex. That cell signaling complex includes your olive oil, your apple, watermelon extracts, lentil, plus that southern wood and coffee seed. Ang purpose ng cell signaling complex ng Celaviv is that these nutrients bind to the door. The door is delta opioid receptor, wherein this reaction will help in lipid synthesis and maintain skin integrity. So these are specific pathways wherein tinatap ng nutrients. Kaya sobra akong na wow pa rin sa products ng USANA. Kasi naisip ng scientist, kailangan specific. Ano ba tina-target na receptor? I-target na yan, di ba? So, another receptor na inaral ng scientist is kailangan i-tap ang PPAR. So, your PPAR is your peroxisome proliferator activated receptor. This receptor is important for moisturization and maintaining facial volume. So, it locks in water for your cells to hydrate. Your cells has the ability to hydrate and moisturize by itself. Next slide, please. Next. So I've come to my end. No, don't stop learning, guys. Very quickly lang tong briefing lang ng Nutritionals. I didn't go through in detail para at least ma-entertain ka lang yung ibang questions sa team. So ang gusto ko lang i-impart sa lahat, no? Learning is the beginning of wealth. Learning is the beginning of health. Learning is the beginning of spirituality. Searching and learning is where the miracle process all begins. Kaya guys, don't stop learning. So yon. Miss Ray?
Hello po, Doc. Ayan. Thank you very much, Doc, for that wonderful product training. And I'm sure na every one of us learned a lot. And right now, we are giving everyone a chance para magtanong kayo in terms about the product. Ayan. So, meron tayong tanong po coming from Miss Sarah. Ayan, nagka-come in na yung mga tanong. So, we have 15 minutes. So, you can send in your questions right away.
Hello,
Okay?
Ray.
Hello
Ray.
po.
Yeah, I just
Hello.
have a couple
Yes.
of questions. Unahin ko lang to and then I'll give back the floor to you.
Okay po.
Okay. Sabi niya, how do you distinguish the effect of proflavanol and policy? If you are taking proflavanol, is it all right to take just one?
Um, is she asking about the effect?
Yes, doc.
Effects kasi ng proflavanol is more, marami kang makikitang effect kasi proflavanol is not just only for in the immune system. It encompasses your cardiovascular health. It keeps your endothelial lining intact, meaning nare-relax lahat ng blood flow kasi nakabuka lahat ng arteries. For in policy, wala yon. No, your proflavanol is also good for the skin, no? Because of its connective tissue repair and collagen synthesis or collagen formation. Aside from that, it's also good for keeping your LDL oxidation, meaning meron siyang effect na in control ang LDL. Ang LDL kasi is bad cholesterol. Once your LDL has been oxidized, doon na nagiging talagang plaque yung bara. Yun yung action ng grapeseed extract na meron ang proflavanol na walang policy.
Okay. Thank you,
Big
doc.
difference talaga.
When is the best time daw to take Visionex? If at night, is it okay to take 2 tablets?
Is it okay to take 2 tablets?
When is the best time daw to take it? Ang first question niya.
Okay, at bedtime. Kasi may iba kasing mga clients or your consumers that they will complain parang may glaring sensation at daytime. So, pwede siyang i-take before sleeping.
Okay. 2 tabs
Visionex.
daw, doc?
Yes, please. 2 tabs is the optimal po.
Okay. Tapos, doc, parang hindi raw narinig yung phytoestrogen. Can you give a brief?
Phytoestrine hindi na na-include because lalabas na si S2Pro. That's
mm,
the newest line ng plant estrogen. But this phytoestrine still parang pinapaubos na lang ata yung stocks niya.
mhm.
Is very important for menopausal health. It has its isoflavones also para mag-decrease yung signs ng irritability, hot flashes, mood swings. Plant estrogen, your estrogen also acts in your bone para also to prevent osteoporosis. You have also estrogen receptor sa heart para at least to support cardiovascular health.
Okay, doc. One na lang from my end. This is also a very common question. Ano? Is it okay or safe to take USANA products kahit may existing maintenance na po na gamot? Like, for example,
Okay?
for hypertension.
Yes, it is safe to take in USANA products even if may maintenance po kayo. Take note guys, USANA products, food po yan. Food siya ng cells ninyo. Hindi po siya drugs. No, these are just nutrients. And ang talagang gumagalaw sa battlefield natin is your cells. Take note, cells ang nasa battlefield, hindi yung nutrients. Yung nutrients lang ang nagpapaalala sa cells na, huy, trabaho kayo maayos ha. Mag-function kayo ng maayos. Ito na nutrient na pagkain, mag-isip kayo. And you can take it even if you have maintenance.
Okay, doc. Thank you, Doc. Ray, if you have questions, you can also go over your questions to Doc.
Okay po, Doc. Meron pong tanong dito sa end ko naman. Tinatanong po niya, pwede daw po bang i-ask kung paano daw po explain na hindi tayo nagkakaroon ng cancellation effect kapag sabay itinake ang cell essentials? Kasi daw po, di ba, parang kaya sineperate is because nagka-cancel out sila pag tinake all at once yung vitamins and mineral. Pero pag daw tinake yung cell essentials, by pair din naman daw po.
No, the scientist said that you cannot put everything together in one pill. Meaning, kapag hinalo-halo mo all minerals, all antioxidant in one pill, may mga ibang nutrient doon na hindi na-absorb, hindi compatible sila sa isang pill, isang tableta lahat, 'no.
Okay.
Eh, hiniwalay siya na antioxidant, and the minerals. But you can take it pareho. Ang sinasabi lang ng scientist, hindi mo puwede i-combine sa iisang tableta sa lahat, 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 lahat.
Okay po, Doc. Ayan. So the next question po is meron daw po prospect na or client na medical doctor ang ating associate, and hindi po naniniwala sa supplementation because of what she called first pass effect. How to handle daw po yung mga objections na ganito in terms sa mga doctors natin.
Actually, yung first pass effect bioavailability na yung katapat diyaan. Wherein they're, asking kung how bioavailable yung, supplement niyo. Is it absorbed right away? How many minutes?
Ah,
Ah, Opo. Kaya nga I showed earlier the solution and disintegration. Kasi ang standard na dissolution and in disintegration when you take in your supplements is around it should be less than 30 to 45 minutes. Matagal na yung 45 minutes. Pag less than 30 minutes, pasok. Standardized ka by the US Pharmacopeia. Pero ang USANA, sobra-sobra yung kanyang disintegration wherein it is being absorbed less than 30 minutes. It's just 14 minutes to be exact.
Okay po. Thank you, Doc. How about daw po, dun sa mga client natin na hirap lumunok ng mga pills or tablets, pwede daw po ba durugin in case na may mga clients sila like dito po, 85-year-old stroke patient, nagkakaroon ba ng difference sa effectivity ng product 'pag dinudurog siya or hinahati siya before i-take?
Okay lang naman na i-crush, lalo na difficulty of swallowing. It's okay to mix it with they can dissolve it with water, and then they can drink it like parang mixture ng water and uh, crushed USANA products. Okay lang.
Okay po, Doc. And ano po, ito po in general, marami po kasing nagtatanong in terms ano yung mga puwede for diabetic or mga different kinds of diseases. Ano po ba yung mga basic po combination para po, sa mga tao na currently have lifestyle diseases or degenerative diseases? Ano po yung mga basic na pagkakapare-pareho na mga product na puwedeng i-recommend as basic?
For everyone's benefit, I encourage you guys, actually lahat ng nutritionals is for lahat ng degenerative disease. Kaya lang natin pinatagpi-tagpi is because pwede kasi financially constrained yung client and hindi naman kayang i-sustain lahat ng products. Okay? For someone who has a lot of diabetic, can he take Procosa? Yes. Diabetic, can he take Palmetto Plus? Lalaki siya? Yes. So if you ask me, actually lahat ng nutritionals pwede i-take yan. Kaya lang nagiging selective is because we try to fit in the client's budget. Kaya when you say diabetes, no, ang very common na nire-recommend ko dyan is Essentials Biomega Quinone. And an associate will ask, Doktora, pwede mag-add ng ganito? Pwede mag-add ng ganyan? Yes, definitely, pwede mag-add, guys. Pwede mag-add. Lahat nga dapat tinitake. Agree?
Yes po.
Pag may cardiovascular disease o kung financially constrained o you take in all the nutrients that can help cardiovascular support. Diba? So, sa essentials, proflavanol, biomega, and coquinone, tipid level. Pero kung you will ask me, Doktora, meron pa bang ibang pwedeng i-take ng isang cardiovascularly ill? Meaning may sakit. Actually, sasabihin ko lahat pwede. Kasi kahit pure rest kailangan. Kasi melatonin is very important. not only just resetting or not only just resetting your circadian rhythm, but ang laki talaga ng impact ng melatonin, guys, sa immune system, especially sa repair.
Okay po, Doc. So another question coming in po, papaano daw po yung may mga kidney problem before or may mga nangyaring transplant po? Sila daw po ba yung pinaka-sensitive po in terms sa iti-take in na USANA products?
It is really a detox process wherein your body recognizes the problem. So regardless of whatever, kunwari kidney transplant patient ako, Doc, can I take USANA products? Will it harm my body? Most likely hindi, kasi pagkain siya. Kung nafi-feel mo naha-harm ka is because yan na lumalabas yung Herxheimer, sorry for the, ang hirap i-pronounce, Herx reaction. When you research Herx reaction, it's healing process. It's detoxification process. Because your body is automatically designed to detox on its own if being fed with appropriate nutrients talaga. So, with regard to kidney transplant patient, I mean, hinay-hinay. Like the doses is not that optimal muna kasi parang nag-a-adjust pa siya. So talagang ang recommendation sa kanya is parang dahan-dahan. Like 1 pair muna, tapos magi-increase after several days until the body can adapt to the optimal levels of nutrition.
Ayan. So thank you, Doc. Last two questions po. So sa mga hindi natin ma-accommodate for tonight, marami pa tayong darating na product training and pwede pa tayo mag-ask kala, Doc. So generally daw po ba are all the products safe for our liver and kidney? Ayan po.
Guys, oo naman. By all means, yes. These are all nutrients. Huwag tayo matakot. I mean, siguro I would suggest that you keep on attending product training kasi this will supply all our doubts and fear. Kasi when they take in nutritionals of USANA, they will really feel that change. Lalo na if punong-puno sila ng chemicals and toxins sa katawan. It's
Okay
really
po.
safe for the liver and the kidneys po.
Ayan. And for the last question po, Doc, yung daw bang products ninyo sana since tablet form and pharma grade tayo, are they considered as synthetic?
No po. Not synthetic po ang USANA Nutritionals. They're organic.
Ayan.
Actually, siya, what do you call this? We call it nutraceuticals. Kasi combination ng pharmaceutical grade, pero nutrients siya.
Okay po, Doc.
So it's
So
more
ano
than saying na organic. Kasi may mga organic naman na hindi dumaan ng process of manufacturing as state-of-the-art manufacturing of USANA, di ba?
Ayan. So ano po, Doc, we have time pa pala for two more questions. Ito po, isa sa hinaing din ng karamihan. What if daw po pinagbawal ng doctor yung pag-inom ng supplements ni USANA? How will they be able to handle that kind of objection? And then last question is, paano daw po kung ang kidney problem is dialysis patient na po? Pwede pa rin po ba sa products natin? Ayan.
So yung yung first question was how to handle if
Doktor na po ang nagbawal na i-take daw po yung USANA
guys,
supplement.
ganito, if doctor na po yung nagsabing bawal, wag na tayo mag-contest. Kasi why? Yung belief level kasi ng patient nasa doctor and yung trust factor ng patient nasa doctor niya. So the best thing to do is just to comfort the patient na I understand, it's okay, baka sakali lang maka-help ito sa iyo, sa health mo, but you can do your own research. You always tell them, guys, you do your own research. Kasi alam mo, ang magi-increase lang naman ng belief level nila is parang kung sila mismo yung nagbasa, sila mismo yung nag ano, nag anong tawag mo doon, nag-seek pa ng further knowledge about the products. And yung last question,
For ano daw po, people na nagda-dialysis na po, can they still take yung products po natin?
for dialysis patients, actually you can hear it from nephrologist, ayaw nilang magbigay ng mga minerals. Kasi baka magkaroon ng imbalance kasi problema din ang minerals sa katawan. Kaya sila nagre-regulate. Um, the best products that can be given kung medyo para on the safe level is USANA. Kasi mababa lang yung dose ng minerals ang USANA na hindi naman talaga makakapag-take effect or magkaroon ng adverse reaction. Actually, for me, depende sa stage ng dialysis ng kidney failure niya eh. If chronic kidney disease 1 or 2, they can still take essentials. Pero kapag end organ damage or renal damage, you can recommend use animals.
Okay po, Doc. Doc, last one din po talaga. Paano daw po pag nag-green yung wiwi ng yung urine ng client? Ano po kayang possible nun?
For the first time na tinake yung USANA products as nag-green,
Yes po.
nagdi-detox siya, talagang naglalabas talaga siya ng gano'n kataas ang toxin level sa katawan.
Okay po. So, thank you, Doc, for answering being generous enough to answer all our questions for tonight. So, everyone, ayan, we are giving thanks po sa inyo po, Doc Michelle, for giving us this time tonight. And hopefully po is marinig ka pa po namin more sa mga coming product training natin. Ayan. So, for everyone, marami tayong naging takeaway for tonight. Pero ang number one talaga is you have to equip yourself kasi you're going to encounter a lot of kumbaga challenges along the way kasi you're going to face clients and even yung mga doctors, family of the clients, di ba? So, in order for us to be really prepared, you have to go through these trainings. And nakagandahan, they are all available dito sa Next Gen and dito online, okay? So, you can actually, may recording din tayo nito. After nito, ipopost sa ating page. You can go back sa training ni Doc Michelle para kapag may mga hindi tayo na write down. So, before we officially end, I would like to have a few announcements, lalo yung mga upcoming H&F trainings natin. Okay, for tomorrow, this Saturday, meron tayong new distributor orientation para sa mga bago nating associate or sa mga associate na feeling bago pa din. Okay, we are all welcome and none other than our Emerald Director, Mentor Brian Ginto ang mag-spearhead ng training natin for tomorrow at 4 p.m. Okay, and then we also have our weekly H&F. Marami po tayo this coming week, jam-pack po from Monday to Thursday. We have H&F and then Friday, another product training. So, keep posted po tayo. We have Mentor Martin Dominic Casiano and Coach Kimberly Gaza for Monday. For Tuesday, we have Coach Jenna Yap and Coach Joan Alberto. Ayan. For Wednesday, we have Mentor Sarah Mendoza and Coach Gerald Iranon. Ayan. And then Thursday, we have Coach PJ Nelgas and Coach Zaldi Lizardo. So for Friday, meron tayong product training coming from Dr. Rio Santiago. Ayan. So never miss out. You can take a screenshot of that para sa mga guests mo. And then, syempre, we have special training for mga gold and above. We have a coaching session coming from Coach Jeffrey Kalaykay. Ayan. And then we also have series of training na goal setting for mga elite circle natin. We have Coach Jenna Yap on March 4, 11 a.m. to 12:30 noon. Okay. So, more trainings ahead. Meron din tayo, ito for mga running for top apprentice, we have Coach Kimberly Gaza, one of our newest goal director, for the topic of powerful of open mind and handling objection this season of pandemic. Okay. And then, syempre, we would like to promote then, let's help out our health workers and donate so we can give them PPEs and nutritional para sa mga frontliner natin na, alam nyo, they are taking the risk to help us out. Meron tayo, here are the bank accounts. We have BPI and BDO. If you want to send in your donation so we can give them mini cell essentials and the PPE that they need. Okay, very well accepted po ang ating generous donation for them. Ayan. So, to end the night, I would like to greet everyone or commend everyone for being part of this training. You are one step closer to your goal and one step closer to helping another person by being here tonight. So, again, my name is Ray Miranda, and thank you, Next Gen, and see you soon.